What's up, everyone? I'm Matt, and this is Comic Book Jeopardy. Today we have 30 new questions and answers to test your knowledge on all things comics and more. But first, a quick shout out to the channel members. On behalf of myself and Guy, thanks to all the channel members for their support, for help out on the channel by submitting new questions for the show's blind bag category every week, and for voting on the member polls and helping us select categories. We really appreciate it, guys. Now, speaking on categories, let's go over the categories for this week's episode. Category number 1 this week is He-Man. And yeah, we just went and saw the new Masters of the Universe movie, so we thought why not do a category dedicated to the blonde barbarian himself? And we're going to be doing a review of that movie too. Category number 2 will be Mutant Powers. And this is an easy one. I'll give you a list of powers and you tell me who's the mutant. Category number 3 today is Issue 100. And in this category, we'll give you clues about characters and events from different issue number 100 anniversary comic books. Category 4 on today's show is Comic Cartoons. And these are a series of questions all about famous animated shows based on comic books. Category 5 today is Blind Bag. And this is, as always, our channel members submitted comic book questions. So thanks again for submitting those, everyone. We really appreciate it. And category 6 will be Sitcom Nostalgia. And of course, this is our wild card pop culture category that our channel members vote on every week. And this week was Sitcom Nostalgia. And that went up against 1970 Cinema and Board Game Geeks. So that was surprising. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into the 200-point round. But first, do me a favor, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Please, we really appreciate it, and it helps support the channel. So thanks for that. He-Man for 200. He-Man's alter ego and secret identity is this. What is Prince Adam? Mutant powers for 200. Accelerated healing, superior senses, and retractable claws. And of course, who is Wolverine? Issue 100 for 200. The 100th issue of this self-titled series kicked off his solo comic book after having shared the Tales of Suspense comic series. What is Captain America? And who can tell me who he shared the Tales of Suspense title with? Comic Book Cartoons for 200. This cartoon, airing from 1992 to 1997, follows a team of mutant superheroes as they fight for justice in a world that fears them. What is X-Men, the animated series? Yeah, and who isn't loving that new X-Men 97 series that's out? That's pretty good. It's not bad. We'll see what happens in the upcoming season. Blind Bag for 200. This popular 1990s video game character made her first appearance in comics by co-starring beside Witchblade in 1997, and then got her own ongoing title in 1999. Who is the Tomb Raider herself, Lara Croft, that was sent to us by Jimmy Walker? Sitcom Nostalgia for 200. Starring Robin Williams, this sitcom features an alien on Earth studying human behavior. What is Mork and Mindy? And who remembers at the end of every episode where he would report in his findings? Remember those? Who can tell me the name of the person that he was speaking to? And it was always Mork calling blank, Mork calling blank. All right, that's going to do it for our 200-point cupcake round. So now we're moving on to the 400-pointers, so get ready. He-Man for 400. By the power of Grayskull, He-Man's faithful companion transforms from this to Battle Cat. Who is Cringer? Mutant powers for 400. Omega level weather manipulation. Who is Storm or Aurora Monroe? Issue 100 or 400? In issue 100 of Amazing Spider-Man, Peter takes a serum to do this. Would neutralize his spider powers? But then, of course, it had disastrous side effects, if anyone can remember those issues. He actually grew a set of 4 extra arms out of his sides. That ended up being like a 3-issue story arc. It was pretty good. I recommend reading it. And Morbius makes an appearance, for some reason. Comic book cartoons for $400. Featuring iconic voice acting from Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, this series won 4 Emmys. What is Batman the Animated Series? Blind bag for $400. In Marvel 616's current continuity, this person is currently Venom. Who is Mary Jane Watson? And that was sent to us by Hayden Claire Heroes. And I mean, honestly, who hasn't been Venom at some point? I mean, Sitcom Nostalgia for $400. Known for its anti-family friendly humor, this show focuses on the dysfunctional Bundy family and their struggles. What is Married with Children? And who could tell me Al Bundy's profession? That's going to do it for the 400 pointers. Let's move on to the 600 point round, and things are going to get a little more difficult. He-Man for 600. These 3 allies know He-Man's secret identity. Who are the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko, or as we like to call him, Dorko. Remember, that's what we called him when we were kids. Mutant Powers for 600. Teleportation, superhuman agility, and the ability to blend into shadows. Who is our furry little elf, Nightcrawler, or Kurt Wagner? Issue 100 for 600. In issue 100, Batman holds a contest for high school students to invent bat weapons for a chance to win at a scholarship. This invention wins the contest. What is the Bat Kite? Comic book cartoons for 600. This Amazon Prime series follows Mark Grayson as he develops superpowers of his own and discovers his father's legacy may not be as heroic as it seems. What is Invincible? And I have to say, as a fan of the comic series, the TV show is a little bit of a disappointment. They do gloss over quite a bit. There's a lot of side, quest stuff that aren't even included at all, which I think added to the story. But yeah, it's been somewhat of a disappointment for me. Blind bag for 600. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale worked together on these Marvel color titles: Spider-Man Blue, Daredevil Yellow, Hulk Gray, and this comic series. What is Captain America White? That was sent to us by Uncle Pete. Thanks, Uncle Pete. Sitcom Nostalgia for 600. This show about nothing helped popularize the term Bizarro World in the 1996 episode, The Bizarro Jerry. What is Seinfeld? And that's going to do it for the 600 point round. Now we're moving on to the 800 pointers, and things are getting way more difficult. He-Man for 800. Skeletor is actually related to He-Man, per the 2002 He-Man series, in this way. What is his uncle? Apparently he's the half-brother of King Randor, who of course is Prince Adam's father. Mutant Powers for 800. Phase or become intangible and move through solid objects. Who is Kitty Pryde, or Shadowcat? And wasn't she called Sprite? Was that it? Was that her original superhero identity? I think so. Believe so. Yeah, Sprite. Issue 100 for 800. In issue 100 of this comic series, the all-new, all-different team fights robotic android clones of the original team members. What is X-Men 100? Comic book cartoons for 800. This iconic cartoon that debuted as a 5-part miniseries in 1987 became a totally tubular phenomenon and its comic action adventure lasted 10 seasons. What is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? That ran from 1987 to 1996. All right, blind bag for 800. A Russian hero, he was the second of 3 DC characters to go by the name Starfire before he changed his codename to This in New Teen Titans number 18. What is Red Star? And that question was sent to us by Chris. Thanks, buddy. Sitcom Nostalgia for 800. In The Big Bang Theory, the main characters dress up as this team of superheroes for a New Year's Eve party. What is the Justice League? And hopefully some of you have caught on that what we've been doing is going by decade in these sitcom questions. So we hope you appreciate that. But now on to the most difficult round in the game, the 1,000 pointers. He-Man for 1,000. While he's best known for the Filmation cartoon series, He-Man first appeared in mini-comics packaged with the action figures. The first mini-comic was titled This. What is He-Man and the Power Sword? Mutant Powers for 1,000. Technological genius with intuitive ability to invent, design, and build mechanical devices. Who is Forge? And I love when he teams up with Madison Jeffries from Alpha Flight, who's, I guess you'd call him a technomancer? He can just create things out of his mind technologically, technological wise. Really cool powers. Issue 100 for 1,000. This Scotland Yard inspector comes to Metropolis intent on discovering the secret identity of Superman in Superman issue 100. Who is Hawkins? Comic book cartoons for 1,000. Oh, and you know what that sound means? That is today's Daily Double. So I'll give you another second or two to lock in your wager, how much you want to wager on this question from Comic Book Cartoons for 1,000. The first episode of this series is titled Night of the Lizard. What is Spider-Man the Animated Series from 1994? Blind bag for 1,000. This former trapeze artist sometimes worked with the Flying Graysons before he was killed by an assassin's bullet during one of his circus acts. Who is Boston Brand? Dead Man. That was sent to us by Rich D. Much appreciated, sir. Sitcom Nostalgia for 1,000. The phrase Bears Beats Battlestar Galactica is an iconic pop culture reference from this mockumentary sitcom. What is The Office? And yes, that's when Jim was imitating Dwight, and he went on this whole rant about how identity theft is a crime that affects millions of people every year. But that's going to do it for our 1,000-point round. I hope you guys did really well. And now we're going to move on to Final Jeopardy. I don't think I need to go over how this works. But lock in your wagers now on this Final Jeopardy question. To Hulk or not to Hulk? So I'm pretty sure you know who this is going to involve. The Hulk was mistakenly believed to have died in a gamma bomb explosion, but instead moved to Las Vegas under this alias and worked as a mob enforcer dressed in an oversized suit and hat. Who is Joe Fixit? And I gotta say, that is by far my absolute favorite version of the Hulk. I loved the whole Joe Fixit storyline. It was so good. We had never seen a Hulk like that before. And it was so well done. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed reading it. And if you haven't read that stretch of The Incredible Hulk, you definitely need to pick it up and read it. But that's gonna do it for Comic Book Jeopardy today. I hope you guys had a good time playing. We had a good time making this episode. So thanks for watching, and like a guy always says, keep collecting comics, keep watching our videos, and keep hitting those likes and subscribes. And hey, tell all your friends and family about us. And until the next one, bye.